Hello and welcome to the first Shane's Queen Set questions and answers session here on YouTube. I've been sent a number of Queen related questions via Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and email, and today I'm going to be answering those questions for you. So let's start with the first question. So the first question is an Instagram question from a user called DinkZ, and the question is, where can you find the versions of Queen songs without the vocals? So yes, there are actually files on YouTube, and if you search for Real Karaoke, for example, Real Karaoke Bohemian Rhapsody or Real Karaoke Don't Stop Me Now, you can find those songs without Freddie's lead vocal. So in other words, you can actually then get in behind the instrumentation and find out exactly what's been played on piano or on guitar. Now, if you want to play along with Freddie, in other words, you don't want the piano, you can search for a cappella. So basically, a cappella is a word which means on your own without any instruments. So if you search for Bohemian Rhapsody a cappella, you will actually find the Bohemian Rhapsody track, basically just Freddie singing with no piano. So if you want to play along with Freddie, you could search for Bohemian Rhapsody a cappella or Don't Stop Me Now a cappella and see how you do playing along with Freddie on piano. So I hope that answers your question. So next question, let's take a look and see what that is. So this time we've got a question from Twitter, and this is from Pranav on Twitter, who asks, can you do some tutorials or intros for Somebody to Love, such as from the Hot Space Tour or perhaps the Osaka 85 concert? So Pranav, thank you very much for your question. I will certainly be doing some intros for Somebody to Love, but the chances are what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to add them into the main Somebody to Love tutorial, which hopefully will be sometime in March, all going well. I may even do a separate intros version because I know Freddie used to play along or play around actually with the types of intros he used to do for Somebody to Love. So I'll certainly have a look and see what I can do there, but definitely within the next 4 or 5 weeks we will have some Somebody to Love tutorials available on the channel. So the next question is from Instagram, and Roger's Car Lady asks, where can you find tutorials for the Mama part of Bohemian Rhapsody? Well, I'm sure there's a few tutorials out there already, but if you want to stick on my channel, I will be doing a full Bohemian Rhapsody tutorial very, very soon, where I'm going to be breaking down the intro, the verses section, the opera section, and the hard rock section and the ending. So I'm going to break it down very, very simply and show you a few cheats as well. If you're a beginner and you just want to play pretty much the chords, I'll show you that as well. So stick with the channel, I will have those up very, very shortly, and we will certainly be doing the Mama section of the song for sure. So let's take a look and see what question is up next. So Ethan Shaw emailed in and asked, what type of keyboard do you use, especially the black one which is on 7 Seas of Rye? So Ethan, thank you very much for your question. The keyboard I use is actually a Korg Kronos, and it's the exact same machine that Spike Edney uses when he's touring with Queen and Adam Lambert. And the Korg Kronos has a few advanced features which I didn't have on my previous keyboards and electric pianos, such as sequencing. There's also 9 different sound engines, so I can create many, many sounds under different categories, such as organs or frequency modulated sounds. For example, on the Mod 7 engine, I can create string instruments and so on, all from scratch. So if you want to build a custom sound, you can do that. There's fantastic features on effects. There's also a recording mechanism on it, so I can actually record backing tracks on that. I can run the click track out through the second channel. I can use the output then of channel 1, for example, for the sounds. So the click track can go into my ear and the sounds can go out. So some really advanced features on that. I'm still getting to grips with the actual setup, but a fantastic question, and I will maybe run a demonstration of what it can actually do later on in the month. And the next question I have is from Ryan Murphy. And Ryan asks, when I search YouTube for Queen, I'm constantly getting a lot of non-Queen items, especially Mr. Queen and Queen's Gambit. How can I go about removing items such as Mr. Queen, which is a Japanese TV program, and only see the relevant Queen band related searches? Well, Ryan, that's a fantastic question, and I've actually come across that problem myself. And the way to do it is actually to use negative keywords. So because YouTube is owned by Google, they've actually used a lot of the same search terminology. So for example, if you definitely want the word band in the search. If you put band in quotes, all of the search results will actually have band in the results. So if you want to eliminate the Japanese TV program Mr. Queen and take that away from the search results so you're seeing less of that, if you search for Queen and then put a minus sign, Mr. MR full stop or MR period, you will actually remove the word Mr. from any of your search results. If you want to remove Queen's Gambit as well, you could go Queen minus Mr. minus Gambit, and therefore the search results are further filtered so you only see relevant results which don't have those keywords. So you can build quite a detailed search query on YouTube by using these modifiers. So for example, if you wanted to find a Queen tribute band and you didn't want Gambit or Mr. in the actual search results, you could go Queen tribute band in quotes minus Mr. minus Gambit. And there you are. You've actually now filtered all of those results and taken out results which weren't actually relevant to your query. So I hope that answers your question. And the final question we have is from Peter. I don't have a second name because it was actually emailed in and the email address had no clues as regards to what it is, but it is a very, very good question. What do I think of Queen reaction videos? I'll be very honest, Peter, I see a lot of these coming up time and time again. And in the title of the videos that are coming up, you see things like Bohemian Rhapsody reacting to the first time hearing Bohemian Rhapsody, or reacting to the first time I've heard Don't Stop Me Now, or reacting to the first time I've heard Another One Bites the Dust. And personally, I don't believe it. A lot of these people on these reaction programs are in their 20s. And unless you've been living under a rock, how could you not have heard Bohemian Rhapsody? Really. We've had the movie. We've had Queen tours. We've also had Wayne's World. It has also been used in things like, for example, Bad Omens. So I don't understand how these people have never heard of Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, if it was something like White Queen or Ogre Battle, I'd say fair enough, because those are very deep cuts. But I just can't explain it. So thank you very much for that great question. But to me, those particular songs, I don't get it. I don't understand how anyone could not have heard those songs. Yeah, so no, I don't. I'm not falling for their. This is my first time hearing this song. Oh my god. So yeah, great question. So that's everything. All the questions we have. Just checking my list there. That's all the questions that were submitted. If you have another question you want to include in next month's questions and answers, please leave a comment below, and I will certainly get around to answering it. If it's a question relating to, for example, will I be doing a certain Queen piano tutorial? Yes. Leave a comment, I will certainly get around to your suggestions because I love getting suggestions for new songs to cover. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a brand new thing I've decided to do, and if you don't like it, let me know as well, and we'll do it again. So thank you very much for watching, and see you again soon. And thank you very much also to the Everybody Sings project for this lovely Singing is Breathing t-shirt. The Everybody Sings project is a US charity who believe that singing is breathing, and they currently have a Freddie Mercury inspired lung strengthening program. So check out their YouTube channel. It's Everybody Sings project, and the link is in the description below.